Let's talk about the JavaScript array.at method, which returns the array item based on a given index. So for example, I have an array of fruits right here, and if I want to get the watermelon, I can just const fruit equals to fruits. Then I'm just gonna use the bracket notation, and I'm gonna pass in the index of 0, and I can get now the watermelon. So let's check console.log fruit. Okay, I have now fruit, so I'm just gonna use string interpolation on that. Fruit. Okay, right there. And if I want to get the last item, I'm gonna say fruits.length length minus 1. Okay, so now I'm gonna get the last item of the array, because if I get the length, it will not be a 0 based index, and if I minus 1, so I need to minus 1 to get the 0 based index, because console.log fruits.length right here, it will give me 4. So 1 2 3 4, it contains the length of the array. And to convert to 0 base index, so I need to subtract -1 from there. So that's pretty much how it works. But using the JavaScript that add method, I can just const let's call it fruits at fruits uh, that add, and then I'm gonna call it. So let's try to access first the first one. So this watermelon. So I can just add in 0 right here, and then let's console.log the fruit at. Let's try. Let's try to do that. Fruit at, I don't know, right there. So I can undo. So let's try to access first the first item in the array, like 0 right there. So using that, and to access the next item, I can just uh, add 1 in here. They look really, it's just the same function, or these things work. The bracket notation and this add method works pretty much almost the same. However, if I get the last index, I can do this to get the last index, but using the add method, I can just do a -1 right here. So that's pretty much working. So if I can do that to get the last item, the second to the last item, say third item from the last, and I can do that. And if I hit like that, it will be called undefined. So it's pretty much easier to use this add method, and it's pretty slick because you just don't need to add fruit that length anymore. I think that's the only advantage of it. And if I try -5, so it works. So it still works the same, but I think this also is another way of accessing the items in the array using the index. So that's pretty much how this bracket notation works, and this at method works in JavaScript.